ventriloquist. It only appears that way. Before we go around and hear some more music, I'm going to take great pleasure in introducing Bernice Silver in a couple of moments. But first, your favorite, who's that? That's Donna. That's Donna for a couple of words. Yeah, right.
Hi. Just a quick note. We've been really fortunate at having this space on the third Friday of every month, and we welcome everybody here to come on the third Friday of every month. Email us and let us know you're coming. It's a potluck, always a good environmental discussion, and always good music. So, and all of that is in the spirit of play order. That's our play order tradition. We've been very fortunate having this space. We have a wonderful host in Judson Memorial Church. The minister at Judson Memorial Church with a wonderful name, Donna.
Thank you, Donna. And I'm Donna Scopper, one of the ministers here at Judson Church, and I wanted to welcome you in person to one of the last independent institutions within 8 square blocks. Not only of Clearwater, but of the Possibility Projects, the sex workers, the new sanctuary movement, Occupy Faith, Occupy Wall Street, and more. And whenever I get a crowd that's so close to my age as this one is, I want to make sure. How many of you knew my predecessor, Howard Moody? All right. Oh, see, Howard, died last year. I've been here for 10 years, and every time I get a chance, on behalf of the great memory that we have of Pete, and not just the memory, but the hopes that he gave us that aren't going to die anytime soon, I want you to know that when NYU comes to visit, they always say, "Oh my God, we thought you guys had died already." And the truth of the matter is that we're worshiping over 300 people, most of whom are under 40. The music is fantastic. Our membership is 10% Jewish, 40% agnostic, 12% atheists, and then there are a couple of Baptists. And the Buddhists, they're so modest.
They don't identify.
Anyway, I want you to know that we are alive and well on Washington Square in the spirit of Pete Seeger, whom we honor tonight, and we are so glad that you're here. Thank you.
DOC Friends of Clearwater and Judson Memorial Church have a shared spirit of activism through the arts and social justice, and we thank you. We also have Riverkeeper is coming soon. Riverkeeper has been probably exists because of Pete, but I don't know. You'll hear different stories on that one. All right, and Occupy Wall Street Environmental Solidarity Working Groups. That. Yes. Several of us are members of that organization since the first or second week of Occupy. There's Doug. All right, Ken, JK. All right, me. So just want to there's something that I really want Occupy to be known for, and that people really twinkling. Who knows what twinkling is? Okay, twinkling is you twinkle up. If you like something, the way you don't have to applaud if everybody's like you want to go into the next thing. You want to hear. You don't want to hear applause. So this is good. This is bad. This is like you would think. All right. So I'm so glad everybody's here. Hey. All right, without further ado, Bernice Silver we just celebrated at the New York City Friends of Clear Water Annual Water Festival last summer. Our honoree for the Water Festival was Bernice Silver, her 100th year on the planet. Woo! She has been an activist. How's that? A teacher, and working. What is that group that was founded by?
WPA.
Yeah, all that. All right. So we're gonna move. Make a reform. Make a reform. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, you got it. Whatever you want.
A number of years ago, Seeger got a group of people down at the water and decided he wanted to make writers of us. And a number of us came down, and we're still hung around in a long, long while. But I know Peter from way back. I knew him when he was about 17, 18 years old. And that was a long time ago. And he got together a group of people, artists, and they decided that they were going to be puppeteers as I was. That's what he told me anyway. And as I was, and so at any rate, I wrote a few songs over time, and one of them is Way Down Yonder, and I wrote that a couple of years ago. So let's see if I can get it all out. Way down yonder where the waters flow, there live the seahorse who played banjo, because that's the thing he knew how best to do. He sang of rivers, he sang of streams, and all the strange things in his dreams, and the peculiar happenings in his glimmering sea. He sang of octopi that cry, because their tentacles will multiply. One grows short, the other one grows long. He sang of, octopi that cry. One grows long, the other one grows long. He sang of, he sang of crabs that are growing crabbier, and the fishes that are growing shabbier, and that's the very reason for this song. So, dear friends, take my advice. Do think once, do think twice before you throw that plastic in the sea. It won't hurt you, it won't hurt me, but sure will cause some misery to breath the dolphin in his glimmering sea. As you can all see, way down yonder where the waters flow, the lifted sea will lay about you, because he knew that he could do that. He sang of rivers, he sang of streams, and all the strange things in his dreams, and the peculiar happenings in his glimmering sea. I'll be glad to give you a story to you on in his early years. He was about, I got to know him when he was about 17 or 18. And then later on, I had the good fortune to again get acquainted with him. And he and I were both eating at one of our big meetings that we have every year. And he was telling me that he had once got together with a group of artists down from 14th Street, and it was after he had spent a year wandering around in the Catskills, And what happened down there, he would go to the signs. He would go to the signs that the Chamber of Commerce had set up, and there were all kinds of little ideas he kept on getting. And he went up by bicycle, and following year, he got in touch with this wonderful group of artists, and they went up and practiced making different kinds of puppets. And at that time, at that time he was involved with these artists, and so they decided they would make puppets, write shows, and they would take these the union people, these famous union people, and they were the milk industry, was paid a penny to 2 cents a quart for milk, and the farmers were getting sick and disgusted, so they threw the milk, rather spill the milk rather than give it to them for that price. Well, Pete and his friends got together, and they decided they would write puppet shows to indicate all the things that were happening in this horrible industry. And so they finally got these people organized, and they were responsible for one of a major organizing in the organizing of the milk workers. Let's see what. Oh yes. So I found out all this wonderful information, and I worked for the. I was doing some work for the strikers, not for the strikers, but for the puppeteers of America, and of which I'm a member of, as well as our local organization. And we got together, and we decided we would write the story for the magazine. And a few years ago, I did get the story in the magazine of how what a wonderful work he did with Woody Guthrie later on, and then of course in the Army, Betty Natushy, and that's just part of the story of Pete's wonderful youth and all the wonderful things he's done in his lifetime. He never stopped being busy and making contributions to society. He had a great love of humankind from a very, very young age.
Thank you.